Hello and welcome to Vacations by Tiffany. I'm your go-to travel agent giving you tips, information, and sharing all of the gluten-free food on my cruises, my Disney trips, and much more. In this episode, it's day number 4 on our cruise on the Disney Magic. If you haven't yet, check out days 1 through 3 on my Disney Cruise Line playlist featuring Rapunzel's Royal Table, Pirate Night, and all of the menus from breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I started day number 4 with breakfast at Lumiere's main dining room. They were open till 9:30 on this day. Here's a look at the menu. I had the gluten-free Mickey waffles, some scrambled eggs, hash browns, bacon, and gluten-free sausage. I also had some fresh fruit and coffee. I asked about the oatmeal, and they did not have a gluten-free version on my sailing, but they do have some nuts and dried fruit toppings if you want some of that at your breakfast. They do also have gluten-free donuts and muffins if you like. Also, I had pre-ordered all of my meals for the whole day at dinner the night before. For anyone with allergies, this is just a reminder that before you sail on your cruise, you can enter your allergies and dietary preferences on the app, and always double check with your server when you sit down to eat. After breakfast, we went right out onto Castaway Cay, Disney's private island. It was a beautiful day. A little warm, but breezy and not too hot. We rented bicycles and toured the island. There's a really neat observation tower that you can either bike to or walk to, which gives you great views of the island and you can see the ship. The bicycle rental does cost extra, but on the day we went, it was only $12 per bicycle. After that, we walked the 5K around the island and got a souvenir medal for completing. The 5K is free to do. You just have to check in at the designated spot and then return back when you're done. After all that, we then had some relaxing time at the adults-only beach called Serenity Bay. This is definitely one of my favorite places on the island. Now it's lunchtime. Although there is lunch available at Serenity Bay, since I had dietary restrictions, I had pre-ordered my lunch, and the only place to pick it up is at the main grill located on the island called Cookie's Barbecue. It's just a quick tram ride from Serenity Bay. They directed me to a section where they had a chef nearby organizing the food and making allergy-safe meals. I gave them my name and cabin number, and they gave me a table flag with a number and asked where I'd be sitting. We then got our drinks and sat at a table nearby, and within just a few minutes, a server had brought an entire tray with my meal. I had the barbecue chicken and ribs, and they were able to make allergy-safe French fries. For dessert, I had a very delicious rum cake with cream cheese frosting. It was so good I could have easily eaten 2. But instead, I also got some oatmeal raisin cookies, which I took back to the beach to snack on later. They also have soft serve ice cream on the island, but they do not have the gluten-free cones like they do on the ship. However, you could easily put the ice cream in a cup. There's also a fresh fruit stand with a ton of variety. And keep in mind, all of this food and the sodas on Castaway Cay are included in the price of your cruise. However, there are alcoholic drinks or smoothies that you can purchase at the bars on the island. Be sure to check out my playlist for a full tour of Castaway Cay. After lunch, we relaxed on the beach some more and then headed back to the ship. When we got back on board, we went up to Donald's Duck-In Diner by the pool for some snacks. I had not tried the gluten-free hamburger bun yet, so I ordered the veggie burger and fries. They also had barbecue sauce and ketchup that are all gluten-free. And because every day on a cruise is just that much better with ice cream, I asked for a gluten-free cone and had some of the vanilla soft serve out by the pool. We walked around the ship some more and then went to trivia at O'Gill's Pub. After that, we took a walk on the promenade deck to watch the sunset and then hopped over to Key's, the piano bar, and enjoyed some great live music. Key's is located off the beaten path a little bit and is in the same place as the Cadillac Lounge on the Disney Wonder. It's usually not too crowded and has a great menu and wine selection. Here's a look. The Keys Lounge is the best place to find some top shelf liquors and drinks. Or if you want to keep under a certain budget, you can order the drink of the day at any bar on the ship, and you can get it for a discounted price. Now it's time for dinner in Lumiere's main dining room. Although we've had breakfast here each morning, this is our first time having dinner. Here's a look at the menu. I had the gluten-free dinner rolls to start out, and they can bring you butter or a substitute if you'd like. For my appetizer, I had the iced lobster and jumbo shrimp with asparagus, horseradish, and a dill dressing. For a salad, I had the red wine poached pear salad and a sherry wine dressing. For my main dish, I had the crispy roasted duck breast with honey parsnip mash, steamed broccoli, and red wine sauce. This was all available for me to see and order the night before, so I was able to be served at the same time as everyone else at my table. Now here's a look at the dessert menu. There weren't any items that were specifically marked gluten-free, but I asked our head server if they could make the creme brulee without the biscotti, and they were able to do that, and it was very good. Just as we left Lumiere's, we were greeted by a crowd gathering for the See You Real Soon party. They host this on the last night where they introduce everyone from the stage production shows. They also had the Fab Five characters, much more, and several of the princesses all made an appearance.
The beautiful bell. Let's hear it for Cinderella. And of course, the wife of the maiden is Princess Tiana. So you have just over 10 minutes to
They all spread out around the lobby on different decks and were available for photos and autographs too. It was a lot of fun and a great way to end the last night of your cruise. Well, that wraps up day number 4 of my cruise on the Disney Magic. Check out my Disney Cruise Line playlist for days 1, 2, and 3, and much more about Disney Cruise Line. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for more cruises, Disney trips, and all of the gluten-free food. Thanks for watching. See you next time.